food yet. So they also don't have food in Galesburg either, but it's mainly a Big Al's food thing. But I do believe that they're getting everything started. Like the club in Galesburg didn't have food in the beginning either. So they're kind of putting everything. They didn't have VIPs. They didn't have anything. Now you have a gorgeous VIP room in Galesburg, more private, more sensual. But that is a topless club.
Okay.
Galesburg, you are not allowed to take your panties off. I like working there because you can still make just as much money as taking your panties off as you make not taking them off. Right. So I absolutely love Galesburg. Right. Yeah, that is the topless club.
I always see Galesburg like a kind of a step behind Peoria a little bit. Like they're getting there, but that's like we conservative, but they real.
Well, Peoria's always kind of been on the map, and Galesburg been this backhand club. You know, nobody heard about it. Nobody knew about it, just like nobody knew about Elliott's. Right. You know, you have to create and do things for your club to be known. Yeah. And I think the right people bought it, and the right people did the right things with it this time versus everybody else that's bought it and did things with it. So,
cool. Okay, yeah. And just get that out there. You look really nice. Like, fellas, like, she looked beautiful. She came through, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And real professional. I know what you guys do as a professional. And we're going to get into a lot of that. But I think you're real professional. Like, you showed up on time and stuff like that. So, I think, you know, you are, you know, you in your profession. You know what I'm saying?
I've always been punctual.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, yeah. So, let's talk about this. Like, I know like a lot of people, they know you, they see you like on Facebook because you do make some posts that make your mouth like drop. You'll be like, I think sometimes you was like in bed and you got up in the morning and would just like, let me talk to y'all for a minute. And, yeah, you know, what motivates you to get on there? And a lot of stuff you be saying be true. You know, and it's hard for some people to take those things, you know, but
okay, well, let me help you understand this. It's not that I go to bed at night and I get up and say, oh my God, I'm going to get up in the morning and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. It's always something that affects my morning. Yeah. Like I go to bed at night, I get on my knees, I say a prayer. And then when you wake up, you know, life just happens. Life just takes a toll. And for a lot of people, I just like to get my point across.
Right.
Just in general. So.
Right. And you should definitely get your point across and speak your mind on things. I've always thought that you should definitely speak your mind.
I've never been the quiet type.
No, you have not been
at all.
No, you have not been. Because I mean, your Facebook page is just entertaining sometimes. It entertains me.
And they'd be like, why you got so many pages? I'll be like, well, you know, when you get 5,000 friends, a lot of people forget their passwords and stuff. But once you get to 5,000 friends, you can't accept any more friends. Yeah. So that's the reason why I have to create these new pages and new names. But every name or page that I create defines me and who I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's interesting. I only got 2 pages. I'll be like scared to make another.
Johnny, you should have 1,000.
But I got a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting a lot of followers, but I am starting to take things away from Facebook. And that was one of the reasons why we did this on so many platforms, because I'm starting to take things away from Facebook and putting them on different other platforms, because some of these platforms or, you know, Facebook is what I consider like local, and you don't get a whole lot of support from people that are local. So you got to take it on a major level. Instagram is where the stars are at. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be about anything, they're going to be like, how many Instagram followers you got? Or how many Instagram, you know what I'm saying? So Instagram is the one.
But I don't even know how to work Instagram. I don't have an Instagram.
You don't have an Instagram?
I do not.
That's interesting.
I do not have an Instagram, a Twitter, whatever. I just got my first iPhone from my daughter.
Oh, wow.
Literally.
Wow.
So, no, I don't know anything about that. I'm old school. I'm almost 40. So I stick with the technology.
That is not old school.
That is yes, it is.
Like I was saying to somebody before, like females, like once they hit that 40, it's like a whole new life. Now for guys, it might be old school, but for females, it's like y'all take on a whole new life.
I'm not quite there, but I feel like it.
Yeah.
My bones, I hear them when I get out of bed.
Oh my God.
I'll be hearing my bones. They be my legs when I stretch. They be like.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Because I could never tell, because you be on that pole and. This is amazing. Like, you should really teach classes. You
know what? I try to venture away from the pole now. I pay to stay off of it.
Oh, really?
I do. I do. If you've ever been in Big Al's, you've never seen me dance on stage before. I pay to stay off. I'd rather be on the floor making money versus be on the stage. And there's absolutely a great reason for that, because when customers come in the club and they look at you and they see you and they're too shy or bashful and they don't want to come to the stage, they're not going to do it. So another girl can come up and get their attention and steal them away. So that takes away from me or from whoever. So I choose to stay off the pole and pay to stay off there. I'm going to get you as soon as you walk through the door.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I had a pole right over here. I
get on my Uncle KG pole when I'm drunk. I get on your pole.
That's good. I don't have a pole. I'm just joking. That's crazy. So, no, I mean, but, you know, like I said, it's like what you do on a pole is art. And
I'm phenomenal.
Yeah, you get a lot of attention when you jump on a pole.
I am, because I do everything, but I'm not the twerking, popping on the handstand. Yeah. I'm more sensual and sexual with it.
Right.
So that's why my pole skills are phenomenal. I am probably one of the best female Black pole dancers out of 5 that I can count on one hand that I've actually seen and experienced. I put myself in that top 5 category.
Okay. Is Shama in that category? Is she in that? I know Shama St. Louis. I know she.
Yes.
She's oh
my goodness. Yeah. You know, I love her, from the NAACP to her running to everything. Chama St. Louis and her husband, who's a police officer.
Yeah. Much respect to him.
Yeah, much respect. I absolutely love her. And you know, I used to do her classes. Like, she's one of the people.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Not her pole class, her election class.
Okay.
Where you just sit down and put everybody at a table. She's somebody that I would look up to. I still do look up to, who's inspiring and who can help you and teach you not to get out of the game, because I didn't get out of the game, but can teach you elegance to graduate to a different level.
Yeah.
Like, I love Miss Chama. Yes, I do. Cool. And I respect her husband, head of the school board. I do believe something like that.
Yeah, got the kids in order.
So yes.
Yeah. I've seen them in action at the festival that he's had.
She's actually the only person I've ever done a parade with as well.
Really?
She put me and my daughter and my son in the St. Patrick's Day parade with her.
Oh, wow.
This had to be like, oh my goodness, 7 or 8 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to ride with her or run with her with her floats and everything for St. Patrick's Day. And in the parade, throwing out candy and waving and everything. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes, sir. She definitely did. I have a lot of respect for Miss Chama.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, what started you dancing?
Oh, we gonna talk. That's why I said your questions be coming off guard. What started me dancing is I caught a lot of cases before the age of 17. And when I was 18, I made it to the Big People Jail, which is Peoria County Jail. And I ended up having to serve 65 days. And I met a girl there.
Okay.
And white girl, she was sexy. She had big boobs. And she was just delicious. So she was like, we started doing our thing in jail. Because, you know, female in a female pod, you're going to do what you want to do or whatever, how it goes. And she's like, you should dance. And I was like, no, I'm too skinny. You know, I can't dance. I weigh 95 pounds at the time.
Wow.
And she was like, oh, yeah, come on. So she served her days. Her name was Angel. I served out my days. And then when I served out the rest of my days, me and her linked up. And so the first place I ever started dancing, I want to say, was Ottumwa, Illinois. But she said, you can go half with me on this and go half with me on that. Turned out I was the one that was making the money for us to do that. She kind of pimped me and started showed me what the pimp game was really like. So that's how I started dancing, fresh out of Peoria County Jail. And I just latched onto her. Yeah. And I kind of took it from there.
So now that you, do you recruit girls now?
I don't recruit women. I let them do and feel however they want to do and feel. I don't recruit. I'll meet them in the establishment. And if they're young, and a lot of, and that's another thing, a lot of young women kind of clutch onto me because I'm old school. And I've done this and I, kind of have a name for myself. But I don't recruit them. I let them come to me themselves.
Right. Okay.
So.
And let you know, and they let you know that they want to dance. Okay.
And as far as the older women and recruiting, they try and they could possibly succeed, but I tend to be more genuine and outgoing than them. Right. So you're gonna, like I said, there are steps and levels to this. You can be in this level and you can do this and be all chin and all that, or you can just be in this level and try to stay. I stay with the calm, classy, and sophisticated.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay.
I don't have to recruit; they just automatically come to me.
Yeah. So, what do you prefer? Like, obviously, you want as much money as possible. So, like, what do you prefer? Because, I seen like dollar bills has been the thing. You know what I'm saying? But is it like now there's a game? Is it like that you guys expecting to throw out 5s, 10s, and 20s? Like, speak on the money situation. And excuse me, because I'm the engineer at the same time, so I got to do some things and make sure stuff sounds right. But speak on that a little bit. Like, what do you guys prefer as far as, getting your money at the club?
Depending on what age range you are and how you are from just starting off with being in it. Yeah. I don't do the dollar bills. Okay. I don't do the twerking on the floor for the dollar bills. I don't do the dollar bill dances. Like I said, I don't do stage. I prefer big money. I want private dance money. And I want VIP.
We're going to talk about private dancing. The first time I had a private dance. Because it didn't go good at all. Let me tell you. It did not go good at all.
Can I have some
here? Yeah. Yeah. Speak your mind. It didn't go good at all.
It depends. Like, if you're just getting started, the dollar bills are going to excite you. Okay. If you're young and you're like, oh, I'm getting this amount of money and like this and like that, and it's like $100 bills for one night, it's going to excite you. It's going to get you into it. Me, I'm old school. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want the big money. I want where it came from. That's why you will never see me in Big Al's or any other club doing dollar dances. That's why you would never see me at any other club twerking on the floor either. Like, that's something that.
So if you're in a club and I start throwing out dollar bills, you're not gonna be happy with that. That's gonna be almost like disrespectful.
Well, first of all, no, I wouldn't, because you're one of my peoples. And if you see me ever in Big House, I don't dance or mess with none of my peoples.
I'm just saying, like, in general, like a guy, like, take me out of situation. I'm coming to the club, you know what I'm saying? I'm a baller, whatever, like that. And I see you and I start just, you dancing for me and I throw out dollar bills.
I would never give you the chance to do that. Okay. We'd be in the private dance before I give you a chance to throw out any dollar bills at me. I'd rather have those as one single dance for $60 or something like that versus you just throwing me dollars and trying to show out on the floor for everybody else. Okay. That would never happen.
Okay. Because I'm learning. This is all a learning experience to me, and I'm interested. As you can see, I'm interested. I want to learn. Because let me tell you my story about my first private dance, okay? I was young. I think I was in sales. I was young, and we went out of town, and I met this dude. He was working for my company out of town. He was like, "Let's go to the strip club." I'm like, "No, I don't go to the strip club." Like, come on, I'll pay for you. And I was broke. I was like, "All right, cool." And so we went to the strip club or whatever. He's like, "I'll pay you to get in." And you know what I'm saying? He was a boss. I guess the lady looked at me like, "Oh, this dude must have some money or whatever," because she was all on me. And at that time, I got a lot of females just being who I was. So to me, it was like, she owned me. I've never been to a strip club before. I'm like, oh, she owned me. I was like, tell me she owned me. And she's like, yo, you want to go back to the back? I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Her friend would pay for you too.
And I didn't have nobody in my pocket. She took me to the back.
Showing you a good time, so he would pay for you too.
Yeah, but she took me in the back and she danced for me. And I was like, oh, cool. And she was like, $50. I was like, what? Like, I didn't have no money.
So
like,
did you have to pay for it, or did your friend pay for it?
Yeah, because she went to the boss. She went to the owner. It was like, dude,
I don't deal with people.
You know what I'm saying?
I get my money up front.
Yeah, I didn't at that time. I didn't know. Now I know, but I didn't know at that time like what went on. Like, if you go in a private room,
but
that's
your friend, since he was your friend and he seen,
he should have told me. Yeah,
back too. Yeah, he should have.
So he did pay. He was like, it's cool. You didn't know, and he paid. You know what I'm saying, for it. But so. You need to, and I hear this rumor a lot. When you go to a strip club, you need to be ready to spend some money.
You don't have to be ready to spend anything. There are automatically signs before you even get to the back and do your dance. $30 a dance, $40 a dance. This is how much the VIP is. Now, you guys get so drunk. Right. You guys don't pay attention to what y'all doing, and that's when the girl will take over you, especially a young girl. So you have to be more grown and in mind and attentive before you even put yourself in that situation.
But ain't that the game? Like once she giving you something, she giving you
no, the game just got ran on you, okay? And that fantasy and game just got ran on you.
Just got ran on you. That's what I'm saying. I felt like it was a real.
So wait, then you can't you can't fault anybody but yourself,
right?
But see, coming out of a dance like that in a situation like that, I would have went up to my friend like, if he a real friend, hey, can you let me get this? I don't want this trauma. I don't want the drama with the owners or the managers or something. If he a real friend, he gonna slide you that cash.
Yeah, and he did. You know, it was taken care of.
But it was after the fact that you said that the managers and stuff got called that it was taken care of. So as a grown man, you kind of brought that on yourself.
Right? Yeah. You know, well, I was like 19. I don't know.
Oh, baby, you was just getting
years. You were like, I was like 19.
You was getting your little big card.
Let me make that clear. Like I was young, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Right, I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, I was like, oh, back. Okay, let's go. So now, I mean, obviously, I know now. Like you know, and obviously, if you guys are providing something for guys, they're like maybe not getting attention at home or something like that.
Okay, and that's another thing too. So as far as providing for guys, they just got out of a relationship. They don't want to be bothered with their wives.
Yeah.
Their wives just passed away. They're sad. They're sentimental. So when they walk inside of a dance club, anybody who walks inside knows what they're going to get.
Yeah.
In general, and they know why they are there. So it's just not a feel sorry kind of game for these clients.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
They want to escape reality just as much as we want to escape reality.
Right. So you guys are providing each other like a service. And
yeah. Because we want to escape reality as the same as they do. Definitely. We don't want to be at home arguing with our man. We don't want to be at home getting black eyes. We don't want to be followed, you know. So making money and working is in the same aspect of someone's family member who just passed away or something like that. So we want to escape reality just like you guys. If we didn't, we wouldn't be there. A lot of people are there for money. I go for just the joy and excitement. But yeah,
it's fun too.
Yeah.
So can you be in a healthy relationship and be a dancer too?
You know what? I've had quite a few healthy relationships. Every relationship I've ever been in lasted over 3 to 5 years. I think you can be in a healthy relationship and being a dancer. I've had threesomes. I've brought women to the bedroom and everything. But at a certain point in time, if it's not committed the way it's supposed to be, your relationship will fall. Bringing another woman into the bedroom or letting your man see you while he's there, while you're working and he's there just sitting there watching, seeing how many dances and stuff you do, that can take a toll and effect. It does. Because if the heart and the feelings are there, there's nothing that you can do about that.
Right.
There's nothing. So myself, I've been in a lot of healthy relationships with men, but a lot of men can't take it. And after a while they say, oh, I can deal with this, I can deal with that. It becomes painful.
Yeah.
It does.
Right.
It does. It hits the heart.
Yeah.
Jealousy, they let their feelings get attached. The things that you did in the beginning with each other and then along the lines that you don't do, it affects you. It does. It affects a man more.
Right.
Yeah. Letting another guy touch his girl, letting another guy see his girl sitting in somebody's lap. Yeah. That does affect them.
Right.
That really does. So can you be in a healthy relationship? If you guys can be committed like our grandparents and parents was that last together for 50 and 60 years, who cheated on each other and beat each other and stuff like that, then yeah.
Well,
but that was back in the day. You can't do that now.
Right.
No.
Right.
No. Times have changed.
Right. Because we're not staying together like our grandparents.
Yeah, we're not. That's why relationships don't last now.
I don't even think that exists anymore.
It's not even a dancer with a healthy relationship. No, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It does not. It's just life in general.
And I could be wrong, but yeah, I don't think that I don't think that exists anymore. You know what I'm saying? I've always said that. So let me ask you this. Why do you think people who dance may get like a bad rep or whatever? Like why?
Because it starts off that way. It did. Like I said, I started off dating a girl out of jail, and then I got into it with her. When you're young and you're getting into a business like this, first of all, you need things to cope with reality of what you're doing, especially if you're new to doing it. You'll need the cocaine, you'll need the liquor, you'll need the shrooms, you'll need the ecstasy, you'll need all that because you're young,
right? And
you're just now starting into this. So you need something, a coping mechanism,
right?
And everybody has their different coping mechanisms to it. So that's why a lot of people say that this game is not good. This game will start you off in drugs. This game will start you off going to jail. This game will start you off in all of that because you're young. And this is just what it is. Sitting on an old guy who's 50 or 60 years old. Right. It kind of takes you there. It takes you somewhere else.
Yeah. So, but you're getting paid to do it like some people do it for free.
Some people do it for free.
Yeah.
And look where they are now.
Right. Yeah. And I see it like, I've always seen it like as a profession. Like,
it is a profession. It's a great profession if you know how to use it, if you work it well.
Right. You can make some good money from it.
You do. I've made good money all my life, even when I did do cocaine.
Yeah.
It's just.
And I've known you like before. A lot of people don't know, but I've known you for a long time.
Oh yeah.
And I've never known you where you wasn't balling. I was just saying, like, you always had big houses. I mean, since the time I know you.
Limo cocaine parties.
I know that.
Because I would be so bored with life, bro. Yeah. I would just get a limo and get like 3 8-balls and call people like, I'm bored.
Wow.
Can we go out and hire a nanny for my kids and have the nanny come home like, let's go kick it. And we would just run it up.
You were living life.
I've always lived life, but I learned a lot from that too.
Yeah.
The biggest thing that I look at as far as my success with being a dancer is I communicate with senior citizens of all races and all ages on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be the woman that I am today if I didn't have that communication with these people and talking to them and learning the class and learning about the lawyers and the judges and everything. You have to step outside of your box.
Yeah.
You have to step outside of home. Me, I'm hood all day.
Yeah.
We all know that. There's no shame in my game. But when I walk into my job, it becomes education to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All ages, different races, communication. I learn more from these people. That's how I am and who I am that I am to this day. I could be hood and I can be classy because I just get, I get the vibe. I carry the vibe. I understand the vibe.
Yeah.
And I could talk somebody out of their drawers, period.
Wow.
I really can. I'm cold.
Yeah. Cold. That's what's up, man. Do you get a lot of backlash from being a dancer? Like, I know people, husbands and boyfriends come in the club.
Yeah, but they know don't play with me.
Yeah.
Yep. I've had wives call my phone. I tell her straight up. So so my customers, I give my numbers to. Like, if you ever want to see me in the club, never outside of the club, you call me and you let me know what time to be there and I'll be there. So I've got calls from wives and girlfriends just from their husband, like, why does my husband have a stripper in his phone? And I tell them clearly, like, if you were doing your job at home, he wouldn't even be conversing with me.
Wow, that's a hard pill to swallow.
Dude, no, it's not a hard pill to swallow. You've been married for 20 years. You don't do sex properly. You don't communicate properly. Do your job at home.
Right.
And then I won't have, and then, and then I'm so quick to be like, I'll pull up at your house. And then they're like, well, my husband told you where I live. No, he didn't, but I'll find you. Because you're calling my phone. Like, you call my phone from his phone getting my number, but you're not calling from his phone. You already put yourself on blast anyway. And then all I have to do is go to him like, your wife called me. He's like, oh, I'm sorry for that. And, I get to the point of this is who she is. Okay, well, we don't have any problems. Just tell your wife don't call me anymore. I feel like if people would do their jobs at home and wives and spouses and everything, then they wouldn't even have to be in a situation for their men to even be in a strip club.
Right.
Especially a successful, educated, older or younger white man.
Right. Well, okay, I follow you a little bit with that. I agree with you somewhat with that. But here's the thing, because I've been married before, and you would think like you get married, life is supposed to be bliss. You're gonna be having sex every night. It's gonna be pop. No, that's not the way it works.
But we glad
because people get comfortable. Yeah, people get comfortable, and they don't. They don't get that no more at the house. You won't get the same thing you got when you were dating.
Especially if you have kids.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's how my man would look. I spend all the time with the kids and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
To hell. But that's where we go to say that we're not like our grandparents who stayed married for 50 and 60 years.
Yeah, right.
Times have changed. Things have changed. I think women have become stronger now in the upcoming ages than our grandparents and parents. Yeah. Because back in the day, it was a woman's job to stay in the kitchen, to cook, to clean, to do that. To be cheated on, and a man can come home and where's my dinner and all that. I know this from past experience from great-grandparents and grandparents. Yeah. But us women right now, we ain't taking that shit.
Right. I'm outside. That's crazy.
Like, nigga, I will hit you back.
Wow.
For real. Yeah. A woman couldn't hit her man or step up to her.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They just take it.
My grandmother would never.
Yeah.
And I love my Grammy and Grandpa. They're still married to this day, over 60 years, but she would never. See, we a whole different kind of breed now.
Yeah.
As far as women. We learn from you men. You men taught us well.
That's crazy. That's what I always say that. Like, yeah. And then like as far as like we used to cheat. We cheated a lot. You know what I'm saying? We did that. And it's like y'all was taking notes. Y'all was taking notes, and a female cheat a lot better than a man will.
But you know what? I don't think that's the case. I think we just learn and adapt to y'all ways. But you guys have to know you guys taught us. You men taught us very well.
Right.
Definitely.
Wow.
So I learned from all that. I'm like kind of like one of the guys, but I'm mainly, like I said, I learned from you, from the men that come in the club. Yeah. The sophistication, I learned from y'all. Yeah. I'd rather take note from y'all than go against you. But if I have to go against you, you schooled me that way to go against you.
Right. Damn, that's what's up. Wow. So let's get into, you brought this paper here.
Oh my God.
And I know like we want to talk about this because, it's been a lot of.
You want to talk about it. I prefer not to, but we can talk about it.
Well, there's been a lot of rumors out there, you know what I'm saying? And, we got to clear some of this up because I hate to see it even being out there like that and stuff like that. But, we got test results right here. Look, I feel like Maury right here.
Read the dates of those test results first before we even get started.
The test results, 5/31/24. So these are just recently.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is just recently.
Since I came back to Peoria.
Yeah, I'm looking through it, and everything is negative. No chlamydia, GCDNA, big one, HIV, non-detected, negative.
My thing about the rumors.
Syphilis, negative. Everything is negative. I don't know how or where.
Because I'm a dancer.
Right.
And every dancer is going to get that name or something like that.
I don't even know if it's like that because you're a dancer. A dancer, and I think that's kind of how dancers get that negative perception because dancers, you got dancers and then you got prostitutes. They're not the same though, right?
No, they're not.
That's what I'm saying. They're not the same.
They're not.
So for them to merge those two, maybe it's because we're in a small city or whatever like that, but for them to merge those two, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I think hate is hate. Hate is going to happen regardless.
Right.
I've been dealing with this for over about 15 years now.
Yeah, wow.
And I've been in multiple relationships.
Right.
The relationships I've got out of, they've had kids. Nobody's had any issues.
I mean, you look healthy. You can look at you and look like, oh, there ain't nothing going on here.
I feel like
I love Barbie doll. You ain't got to show me.
But everybody that I've ever been with, first of all, like I said, they've had kids, they've moved on, so it's just a hating factor at this point in time. Like I said, I've been dealing with it over 15 years. That's why I'm the only stripper who will ever get tested. I've never seen another stripper put out her STD results, except for me. Right. And I get to the point to where I get sick of hearing it so much, I just got to keep coming with it. Right. And I just got to keep it consistent. But nobody else has ever did this.
Right.
I've never seen another stripper do this. They could throw names.
That's crazy. This is legit. Like this legit.
Yes.
Like,
and I get blood drawn, baby.
Right.
Yes, I get blood drawn. I don't play them other games. But my thing with this is until you can do what I do, how I do it, especially with this, and post everything, you have nothing to say to me.
Right.
Your rumors don't matter. What you saying don't matter. None of that matters to me.
Yeah.
When you can compete to where you can compare, then I acknowledge it.
It's a lot going around. You know what I'm saying? They building the health department. They're like a mall. Like, they're like, we waiting on you. You know what I'm saying?
Because they need to, because it's a lot of dancers who do cocaine. It's a lot of dancers who do amphetamines. It's a lot of dancers who actually go in the club and leave out the club with customers. I've seen it all my life.
Okay.
But some of these same people that have something to say because of their jealousy and their envy and everything else have never done what I can do. But I would never hate. I would never, you know, I don't even justify it. The only response I justify it with this is proof.
Right. Yeah.
Actions speak louder than words. That's the only justification that I need. I don't pay attention. And then half of them are young, going off of things that the older people say, who's still in the same situation as me, and I have more than them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up to the point where, who cares?
Right. Okay. That's what's up. Cool. Well, yeah, I'm happy for you for that. And keep doing your thing.
Peoria.
So, what's up with the pink Hummer? How did that all come to play?
I was in a relationship, and I was in this relationship for like 5 or 6 years. And the deal was that if I would stop dancing, I would get an allowance.
Okay.
And I stopped dancing for 4 years, including this allowance. But this allowance that I get would go on my utilities and everything like that.
Yeah.
So, as a contribute to me not dancing, he bought me a limo business. I had 2 limos, and he bought me a Hummer.
Wow.
So he bought me the Hummer, and it was black. And for my birthday, it was my wish to paint it pink. So I painted it pink, which is something I wish I would have never did. I could have painted back black.
It's so noticeable.
Because, oh my God.
There she goes.
I know, right?
So I had to go like, the Pepto-Bismol deal.
I know, that's what
what?
they call it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting the color change. But yeah, he bought me.
But it's cute though. I mean,
it's too acknowledgeable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like my
police
car,
officers, everything. Yes, it was like police officers and all that stuff. So I'm just like, dang, I gotta get rid of this thing. Like, and I don't want to get rid of it because I put so much money and energy and effort into it. But yes, he bought me a Hummer. He bought me 2 limos. He gave me a $3,000 allowance every first of the month for me not to dance. And at this time, I became this housewife, and I just sat there. I didn't dance and all of that stuff. And that lasted for like 5 years, but it just wasn't me. I'm not one to just sit down and not do nothing.
Right.
I got to move around. Like, I've lived in 6 states in the past 5 years. Texas, Vegas, Florida, California, and some more. And I always do it to prove to myself that I can do it. Yeah. Like on my own, especially as a single mom. So I did this, but I always end up back here in Peoria.
Right.
So I put myself in that kind of position with him to see, okay, can I do this? Can I be this to him? And I took on his kids, and I took on my kids, and I took on hairstyles, and I took on everything. You know what I'm saying? But that's the part about being a mother and about being like I said, if you want a real relationship for 70 years, like our parents and grandparents and stuff, you'll stick to it. So I tried to take on that role. And I realized that role just was not for me. Yeah. So
were there times where you felt like this is what I'm going to do?
It's the first time I ever lived off of a man.
Right. Okay.
Ever in my whole life. Like, I paid for sex and everything. This is the first time I ever lived off of a man. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it to a certain extent, but I lost myself in the process. Right. I lost who I was, trying to keep up with this person and trying to keep up with him and his friends and all that stuff. It just wasn't for me. Right. It wasn't. So the Hummer was a gift.
Okay. Yeah.
The Hummer was a gift, but all of the other work, as far as the pink transmission that I have and everything else, I did that on my own. I never needed a man for anything.
Right.
Ever. Right. I just wanted one. So yeah.
Okay, nice.
So that's the pink Hummer.
That's what's up, boss.
Yeah.
You should get it painted. You know, like Mary Kay had their cars
should get it painted back black.
Because
that thing is driving me.
Yeah,
everybody be hooking at me in traffic and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like, I hate that crap.
Yeah.
For real. I think I know how Cardi B feels.
So you famous.
No, I'm famous. And I don't want to be, for real, because it's a lot that comes with it.
There's a lot that comes with it. People watching you and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've done promotions for my best friend Patrice Foster.
Okay, yeah.
My homeboy Thad.
Yeah.
Business. And I was just the bridesmaids too. Mm-hmm. If you gotta go through all that and do all that and have so much, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out.
I don't know where you're going with it.
If you gotta keep on doing this and do that, mm-hmm. just to keep up something, and it's tiring to me.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
I just don't want to do that.
Right.
Like, it's tiring.
Right.
So it's responsibility.
Right.
Towards one thing, mm-hmm. and to do one thing. Like, mm-hmm. you think a bridesmaid is just getting dressed and walking down the aisle. No, it's not. Mm-hmm. You think promoting a show like what I did with Skin Bone and mm-hmm. Peoria is just, get the limo and show. It's not. Mm-hmm. There are so many tasks and so much that you have to do.
Yeah.
To be able to do this. I'm cool with just being me.
So you plan on doing any more stuff like that?
I am.
Yeah.
I plan on working with that. Mm-hmm. I've still been working with him. I'm here right now with you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as much as I say I don't want to do it and it's mm-hmm. a hassle and stuff, I enjoy it.
Yeah, right. Because it gives you responsibility to make sure everything is right. And like you were doing your thing. And I
do this and I run the street.
Yeah.
And do what I used to do.
Okay, yeah. So, okay. You look like a boss in that role. Like I came to the club, you was like, no, let's give him away.
I don't
and like that
boss.
Was dope. Yeah.
I like I want to be more of a role model like some of my friends and people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I went to a gathering today. Big Percy passed away.
Yeah.
A friend of my dad's and best. Yeah. A friend of my dad's and best friends, like role models. My Veronica, mm-hmm. her mother. Role models. I just don't. It's okay to be in the spotlight and all that, but I just choose to follow behind certain people now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially the people who were at once upon a time where I was.
Yeah.
And they're more developed now. Like not Miss Chama, but I love Chama, but Carl Holloway.
Yeah.
Sherika Dior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who progressed.
Yeah.
Who did things and came from the jail system mm-hmm. and everything and get that kind of respect. These are my leaders and role models. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These are people that I look up to, like, who have actually been to the bottom with me mm-hmm. and developed their way to the top.
Yeah.
Like, you can Google Carl Holloway, you can Google Sherika D, and then you can see where they were then and where they are now. Like, my role models are just like, people who put me in, Miss Chama, who put me in her parade, mm-hmm. Tahari Allen, who does things with my daughter. I've sat on the NAACP board by, what is that street? By the gas station going towards Urban League and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. People who put me with them and is not ashamed to say that.
Yeah.
Let's step away from her because she been there and she done that and she did this.
Yeah.
No. So I have a lot of respect for a lot of high profile people privately.
Yeah. That's what's up. Okay, yeah. So is there anything that you would like to talk about that you have on your mind that you
I'm proud of you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay, let's talk about you. I'm proud of you. Yeah. You done lost a lot of weight.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
You put me on glasses, but you have glasses.
That's what's up. Yeah.
You have lost a lot of weight.
It wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy. You know what I'm saying? But just keep going because we all got haters. We all got people who look down on us.
Yeah, you gotta learn. You gotta learn that. You know what I'm saying?
Even you're one of my role models too, Johnny.
I appreciate it. I complain, but it's like to get people
running down the street doing this long jumps.
I just, the air. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You was flying with that flubber right here.
I made it work.
Yes,
that's crazy. Okay,
yes, you did.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But I love everybody. I respect everybody. But the dancing game, and you can be a dancer too.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can. You don't even have to have the body.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to have the looks. It's just your communication skills.
Mm-hmm.
And as many of these women and females out here that can talk these men out of this and that and run game and fight and everything. Yeah. If they really wanted to, they could get in the club and they could do the same thing that I do.
That was my next question. Is it for everybody?
It can be. Mm-hmm. It can be. If you have the gift of gab and you know how to keep your temper and everything cordial, it can be. Yeah. It can be. But a lot of people, especially in Peoria, they can't do that.
Right. But just like that movie, The Players Club, when she was dancing and she put herself through school, you know what I'm saying? She was doing something positive with it. And then her teacher came in and seen her. I think a lot of people see that and be like, oh, that's going to be me, my pastor.
But see, that's their own self-consciousness.
Yeah.
That's their own insecurities with themselves. Me and him coming in with them boilers. Yeah. Oh, man. Hey, Mr. Hey, what's up? How you doing? This your friend?
I got to turn the situation around. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But a lot of people are insecure and shy, and they don't know how to do it. They'll be shy when it comes to talking to somebody, getting money, but in the hood and in the real streets, they ain't shy. Right. We'll cuss you out. We'll do everything. It's what you use your vocabulary skills to.
Right. Right.
That will get you to where you want to get.
Right. The mouth is a powerful thing.
Oh my goodness, it so is. And I'm not talking about head and sex and all that. I'm talking about communication skills. Yeah. But the mouth is powerful. Everywhere is powerful.
That's crazy. Yeah. I like the way you talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you be professional, but you keep it sexy and classy. Like, that's what's up.
Yeah, I do. I've come a long way.
Yeah.
I have. Yeah. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah. And I mean, man, I ain't gonna lie. Like a couple of years ago, I'm not gonna bring nobody's name into it, but
do you know how many drugs I did a couple of years ago?
Oh, okay. that would explain it.
I did a couple of years ago.
That would explain it.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
I know I was.
Yeah, you went past. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
okay. So that explains it. Yeah.
I do.
Okay, yeah. So I'm glad you got to. And that's the thing I like about females. I love about females. Y'all can be in one situation, but like eventually y'all gonna grow and be. I can't never look at a female and be like, oh,
but a man
she
can
gonna
do
be like
the same too.
But no, we're not though.
Because y'all want to be so in control and dominant. I like dominancy, by the way. I like handcuffs and whips and ball gags and all that stuff. But hold on, I'm listening.
No, I gotta.
I'm listening. I need some discipline. Never mind.
I'm gagging. Wow. So no, I mean that's what's up. Y'all always can blossom snake no matter where y'all been. Y'all take classes. You know, and I like Young Dolph when he made that song, like Center Law School. And we was on the club singing that, but we weren't listening to what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? He was like being for real, like send that girl to law school.
And my mom's a criminal prosecuting attorney.
Yeah, that's what you do. So they're trying to just keep on one level, send her to law school.
Follow my dad or follow my mom, and I chose to follow my dad. Tony for love. Yeah. I chose to follow in his footsteps, but my mom has never smoked, never drank, never did a drug in her life. She's a criminal prosecuting attorney. She's got like 6 degrees. She's a registered nurse, and she's running for senator of Indianapolis.
Wow. Yep. Oh, this is Indianapolis.
Yeah, but you would never think that I would be her daughter. Ever.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just because where we came from and how we grew up, it doesn't define who we are and who we can be. Yeah. We choose our own fate and destiny.
Do you see life after dancing? Like you doing something?
Hell no. No.
Oh, okay.
What Medea say?
Okay.
I'm gonna throw them quarters. No, I do not. See,
so this is you.
This
is you. Okay.
This is what I want to do now. I've had multiple businesses. I've had first stores. I've had limos. I've had a few businesses. I've worked in a few places. I've worked at Avanti's and everything. But there's always going to be something behind this. But my number one thing will always be dancing. I don't care what kind of business I start. I don't care where I graduate from. I love dancing.
Yeah.
And I don't plan on giving it up until God calls me home.
Right. Well, I know like Cardi B started off dancing, but now they like rappers. You see us up picking the mic.
But she was a rapper anyway. No,
I'm just joking with you.
She was already a rapper. Me, I'm just original old cut.
Okay,
yeah. No, but that's my girl. I love me. Cardi B.
Right, yeah.
They be like, and then when I get mad sometimes, they be like, you talking like her. They be like, you fake Cardi B. Okay, well, B.
Yeah, I did hear that come out a little bit. I was like,
they be like, that is, I love her.
Yeah.
I love her. And then next to her comes Megan.
Yeah.
And then after that, I do Glorilla.
Yeah.
You know, but first and foremost of my number one life was my Trina. Trina was my,
the best.
That was my, Trina will always be my baby.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, you have to sometimes kind of play roles, you know what I'm saying? Because every man is different. And I'm sure like I said, you're selling a fantasy, so maybe they want you to be this person. They maybe want you to be like this person.
I don't really play roles. I do what I relate to. Like I said, Trina, Cardi, Megan, Glorilla. I can relate to what they say and how they speak and everything. If I can't relate to you, I'm not going to do that role to do that.
Right.
For real. I could talk country. I got a couple different voices.
Right. That's what's up. Yeah.
Reba McEntire, all that. Yeah. I don't discriminate. Like I said, when somebody walk into the strip club and they wise pass or something, and I educate myself off of that. I educate myself off the stars and actresses too.
What's your best paying customer? Like customers you come in and be like, oh yeah, you can spend that money.
Probably like $1,000 to $1,200.
Yeah.
Depending on how intoxicated he is. But I don't get my customers drunk to the point to where they can't understand and stuff like some of the other girls do. You know what I mean?
I'm saying, like, as far as like, what's your best paying customer? Like a lawyer, a doctor, a baller?
I've had them all.
Okay.
I've had lawyers. I've had state troopers. I've had police. I still got some of them now.
Yeah.
And
they good paying customers?
They're good paying customers, but they're also really good old friends who we established more of a connection.
Right.
I have lawyers, I have judges. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. Okay. Yeah. I love my police officers though. Okay. My specific ones. I love the handcuffs, the ball guy. I love everything. Yeah. And they relate to me. Like I can get out of some escapades, but I choose not to put myself in those escapades to either. I want to be able to call you up or you call me up and say, hey, I'm coming over. Not like, oh, I just got pulled over or some shit like that. Come do this for me. And then I don't have to do that.
Right.
So, police officer, Army. My Army men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who have served and all that, and I have so much respect for them.
Right.
And so much love. But my military clientele is absolutely phenomenal.
Right.
Yep. Especially when they just got done fighting, got done shooting somebody or something, and they want to walk in and, they just want to take their mind off of stuff.
Right. Okay.
And then the fact that they continuously come back to me.
They loyal.
Makes it better.
Wow. That's what's up. Okay. That's interesting, man. For real. Like a lot of stuff I didn't know. You taught me a lot of stuff. That's what's up. Well, keep doing your thing, man.
Yes, and thank you for having me on your show.
Oh, no doubt. Anytime you want to come on and talk about something, you know what I'm saying, give me a call.
No, this all the talking. Hey, look. I think I spilled a lot tonight.
Bring some of your girls and stuff, whatever. If they want to come on and talk or whatever, I would love to have them on too.
Is you tipping them?
I will.
Because they not coming unless they gonna make it.
I will tip you. I ain't broke no more. That's it. I ain't broke no more like that. You know what I'm saying? So That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever see yourself doing like music videos and stuff like that? Or have you done music videos?
I have done one, but I can see myself doing other stuff as long as I don't gotta do the twerking and popping and stuff like that. Like
So you're not a twerker? Okay.
No, I could twerk
Yeah.
and I could pop, but like I said, I prefer the more sensual and sexual. I'm more LSG and Keith Sweat vibe versus.
Oh, you was playing some old school music.
Because I love old school.
Yeah.
I love it. Keeps me calm. I think music defines us too as well. Like if we listening to I want to shoot you versus keep it on the down low.
Yeah.
Like it, whatever kind of music you listen to is going to put you in that sort of mind frame. So and then I have a daughter too.
Okay.
So I try to keep her educated with the old school and things that are going to keep her calm versus. And I love Cardi and I love Megan and stuff, but I don't want my daughter listening to that stuff.
Wow.
No.
Sexy Red.
No, hell no. I like her ass. I mean,
what?
I like some of her stuff.
That's
crazy. She just disgusting.
Yeah.
Her and that Sukihana get on my motherfucking nerves.
Oh my God.
What's the other girl name with the hair? Red. No, what's her name with the orange hair?
I don't know all of them.
Yes,
I know if I see
who got
them.
the orange hair with the curls and shit? I don't like her. I don't like what's her name with the curls, the red hair.
Oh, you talking about Spice?
Yeah, I can't stand that bitch.
Yeah, I like
don't
Spice.
Like her. I don't. Well, okay, too.
She came out that so much.
We all like who we like, but I do not like Spice. I don't like Sukihana. And I'm a freak too. Yeah. Sukihana just ratchet to me.
Oh, yeah, she ratchet.
Like I ain't gonna say I ain't never tried and did some of her stuff. I ain't gonna say I did it before she didn't do it. I just don't like her.
She said a lie. She said a line that she said I fucked your man and wiped my pussy with the baby bib.
You trifling.
I was like, damn, like that. That's crazy.
I do not like her. I do not like her at all. I can never have respect for somebody like that. We got kids. Even Cardi don't let her daughter really listen to them.
I heard about that.
Yeah, we got kids. Like, it's a part of being a woman. And, like, okay, so I first liked Sukihana when I liked Suki in the beginning where she had that Plan B pill shit. What was that? You know what I'm talking about? Her and the white girl, and they all had the Flintstone pills on their tongues, saying it was Plan B. That was all cool stuff. And then people get famous and they lose themselves.
Oh, you ain't seen Suki when she came out though.
I seen her with her man whipping her ass. When she had a wig whipping him and he was pouring wax all over it. And I like that stuff. I do. I'm all into it. But the way she was talking, and you want to put this shit on live. Like, if you're going to do this shit, like, do it classy and keep it professional. Behind closed doors. Don't be all on whipping him with your wig and shit, and he flinching and burning. You scolding this man with fucking wax and stuff. It's just some things that I could respect as a dancer, and I'm a freak. I'm off the chain. I have no idea about me to be behind closed doors. I like to be choked. I like to be slapped. I like spit in my mouth. I like all that.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Do it all. But that's behind closed doors. Like, don't put yourself out there and you know we all got kids and stuff and you talking about being a mom and all that. Like, you're trash.
Because you're going to influence them.
You're trash to me. Yeah. Like, Cardi did her whole thing, you know what I'm saying? And she still got respect for her daughter. She still got
you can see they changing. Like even Glorilla, you know what I'm saying? She's changing and maturing.
She has, because they're trying to show her more of a classy way. I remember a lot of people got mad at her for, the MTV Awards or something like that, because they said they were trying to make her too classy or something like that. Like, it's just like the strip club. When you meet different people and you put yourself in that, you become a different person and you learn different things, a higher habitat or more classy, more sophisticated. I can't even be mad at Glorilla. So she went from this to being this. It's all a part of growth. It's all a part of growth. Respect to everything. Like, Cardi could have been whooping ass. She just started suing bitches. And we all know, like, money. Period. You just, some people are just not worth it. Not at all.
She came from Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying?
I know where she came from, Belcalis. I know where she came from.
That show was crazy because it seemed like Love and Hip Hop was more promoting women. It made the men look kind of
a lot of these shows promote more like that with her, but she stayed on the rapping game. Like a lot of these shows promote and they just do it for the fame, like Flavor of Love. You know what I'm saying? I love Flavor of Love. That was the best show ever. Flavor of Love was the shit. I don't care what nobody say. Him with his fucking Viking hat on with that big ass clock around it. OMG, I fucking love Flavor of Love. For real. And then he chose, he didn't even choose New York the second time. He chose, he brought her ass back. She was like, don't think this is a dream. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, I just knew. I was like, okay, boo. She back there. He checked her. Look.
You
Flavor of Love was the stuff. Okay, that was the #1 show ever. I don't care. And then here come the I Love New York. I would have been cool with her, but she was scared to touch this and she was scared to do this. Oh my gosh, she was so dramatic just for the fame and just to get paid for some stuff like that. No. We all know our roots and where we came from, so let's keep it that way. And let's respect and show this and let's show that.
That definitely was part of our lives because we grew up with that, just running to the TV every time it came on and stuff like that. So definitely was part of our life.
And then Chance for Love.
Man,
rest in peace to his brother. Oh yeah,
right.
We grew up on this stuff.
We grew up on that.
The real reality shows, not that Kim Kardashian fake shit and all of this other shit. But Cardi was one to keep it real on all of her shows. With her teeth, and she was beaten up, but she kept her music going. Versus everybody else. Everybody just wanted the fame and attention. Cardi kept that rap flow going. And that's how she became one of the most successful people that she is today.
Man, I wonder Stevie J, he had this girl on there, but her shit was trash. Oh my God,
Faith Evans trashed him too.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
Who was that other girl that he had, the one he started off with? Like her music was trash.
But they're all trash. They never got nowhere. Ever. Ever. Cardi stayed on her rap game, but before Cardi even did the shows, Cardi was already making mixtapes on her rap game. On the streets with her bras and everything. Like she stayed on her rapping game. Even when she got on the show, she stayed on her rapping game. Genuine. Just like originality. You know what I'm saying? And look where her rap game took her. I like to say she was like the only female to really take off with that because she stayed on her rap game. She ain't get on there only fighting and broadcasting to talk shit and stuff. She got on there to promote her music and that she did.
Cool. Yeah. That's deep what you're saying, like real. So, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you too long. You definitely, you know what I'm saying, came on. And I know you say you had the work. But, like, if somebody wanted to come find you and, like, what are your hours or how can they find you, I guess, promote yourself?
They don't even have to find me. Anywhere that they go, like Big Al's and stuff, because I work 6 days a week, but I kind of get there when I do, when I don't. I pay a late fee or whatever. But it's more women there than me. You know what I'm saying? So they don't even got to find me. If you from the hood, you already know where I'm at.
Wow.
Everybody.
Okay.
From Jeremy Abner parties to everything. Everybody already know.
Man, y'all got the city on lock.
I live there. Yes, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? I have most respect for a lot of the men and women who are actually out here. And just because you pop bottles and just because you do this don't mean that you really got that. You know, your outside of home to me got to look as good as the inside of your home. Your parties outside, I hope your priorities and everything are taken care of inside. But I'm not hard to find. Once the hood get to the club, I'm there. I'm posted. I'm in the VIP or I'm somewhere. But before that, I'm always out making my money. I stay on the floor. Big Al's is where I am. I'm there from 7 to close. Okay,
cool.
So,
Well, y'all heard it first, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to check her out, go to Big Al's. Matter of fact, just support Big Al's in general. You know what I'm saying?
Across the street from the Civic Center, Big Al's. We got Elliot's across the street from the China Buffet on University. We got the Pony across in Galesburg. My homie, can I do a little quick shout out?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, do your thing.
Big Percy. I just came from over there with Shakia and all them, rest in peace. Nika, Alexander, Dante, and all of y'all. Yeah, it's been a chaotic few days, and it's hard to keep the sadness But with sadness, it comes happiness. So I love all of y'all. We all grew up together. This Peoria, Illinois. So I'm a representative regardless. Thank you, Mr. Johnny, for having me.
No doubt, no doubt. Thank you for coming. Yeah.
I appreciate you. Yep. I grew up with all y'all. I love all of y'all.
Yeah. So, we'll keep doing big things, and we hope to see you keep, just getting your money, doing your thing.
You gonna dye that silver hair? You need my black.
Oh my God, that's crazy. That's kind of the reason why I started cutting it, because I'm trying to dye my hair. But some people say grow it out, but it's too much, and that's why I try to tell them it's way too much.
You should keep it fresh. You got the whole old school thing going.
Nah, I don't want the old school.
And you done lost. You and your kids be working out and stuff.
Yeah.
You done. Down a lot, even though it's still jiggle. You still
I'm proud of you
all the time, Johnny.
It was a lot. It was a lot. I wouldn't even tell you.